It's been a complicated affair for them, but they were given a lifeline, well, because South Africa going into some wonderful clash of football between Nigeria and Benin in this CAF qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. If it's 1-0, then we'll go to head-to-head and away goal scenarios. If it's 2-1, the position between Nigeria and Benin, it will be decided on fair play, etc. But we'll look into that as we go. Not Raw, who's the man who's looking to try and lead his way. Here we go then. Kick-off, and Nigeria come up against Benin. Nigeria playing in Eric Shell for these two matches in October. Great ball over the top, a little bit too fast, just to give you an idea of, the size. That's a great through ball. Victor Osimhen on his right foot, gets the shot, he gets the goal. Nigeria, within 3 minutes, have taken the lead. A solid, slick through ball and a fantastic finish from the deadly striker Victor Osimhen. And the fans are already out of their seats. The musicians are making the noise. And the players are celebrating. That is the ideal start for Nigeria. That's great work from the big man Benjamin Frederick, another defender who's proving his work. Lovely touch there. Nice slick work from Adam Zakor, and he's now victory would of course send South Africa through. Ideal scenario now for Bafana. I know how they play. It's just a little bit too far-fetched over the top there. Kiki trying to get past his man, Benjamin Frederick, winning the foul. He's losing to the Côte d'Ivoire. So wonderful pass back. There's the shot coming in. Comfortable on the ball now. Is Kiki sending the ball forward before they had to make a U-turn because of a cracked windscreen. There's the lofted ball over to the right-hand side. Challenge with don't look flustered. And they got players who like to run the lines. Here's excellent chance down here for Huntonji. Andreas this time. Plays for 6'3", tall striker. And he'll try and get away from his man. Goes over the top nicely in. Swiftly accelerating and finding pockets of space. There's the delivery. It's gone way. Pretty much. Oh, there's a good opportunity. The ball's gone through. There's an offside call there on Victor Osimhen, who just coasted in here by Akor. Gets it back to Chukwueze. Defenders back in position. High ball over the top. Victor Osimhen doesn't manage to steer his header towards Janjanu's goal. But a fine attacking move here for the fast-moving Chukwueze. Gets the ball down to the left-hand side. Iwobi trying to get the ball across. Victor Osimhen. Donji will take this. High ball into the penalty box. Long ball, Victor Osimhen, the acceleration, trying to get between the two defenders, applying a lot of pressure. They know that they win this game, they qualify for their first ever FIFA World Cup, and that in itself is the groups, the 9 groups. High ball from Kiki, right over the 5-4-4 scenario. Good through ball, excellent chance here. Huntonji just getting his shot driven into the side netting. Andreas with fine force, little touch there from Nwabali, and the resulting corner from Doku. Very calm. They got an overlap here with a chance. It's out wide by Huntonji. It's a little bit too far there for Tamimu Uru, and it runs over the line for a goal kick appearance. Here he is, the former Canary of Nantes. Low Not ideal. Sanusi trying to get the right pass over. Gets it over. Oh, he just couldn't connect. Chukwueze. Wilfred on sport. Chukwueze. He's a great delivery. Oh, that is perfectly placed for Victor Osimhen. Goal number 5 for the Nigerian frontman. But the delivery was sumptuous. Quality goal scoring. And Janjinu didn't have a chance. But you've got to look at the pinpoint accuracy of Samuel Chukwueze's cross from the right. Quality delivery with that left foot for the header. And Osimhen trying to pick it up once again. Does he get the corner? I don't think he does. It's Simon. Haven't really seen him light up the pitch just yet. It's a high ball that comes over, and Osimhen gets his boot. If you're a linguist. Goal kick, strong protection of the ball from the Porto left back. It's a little bit of a tap to the yang. 2 goals have been scored. Victor Osimhen is the hero so far. Half of the job done. Well, just unable to deal with Victor Osimhen and Samuel Chukwueze. Get themselves into this. They were top of the table coming into this final. Here we go then for the ball out wide to Moses Simon. Moses Simon uses that pace, loves to the way there. Long crossfield ball, that's wonderfully controlled. It really was from Tosin. Tosin getting the ball across. Way there by Ajayi, still in their possession. Wuru lofted over into the penalty box. Great opportunity there. And when he can't get on the end of it, strong defensive work. Oh, that's wonderful play. Excellent play there from Moses Simon from the right side. Watch out for Osimhen. Once again, it comes right across. Oh my! Come on, hat-trick time! Victor Osimhen! The hat-trick hero. The delivery was top-notch from Moses Simon. He didn't have a chance, Marcel Janjanu. 2 headers, 3 goals. He is unstoppable. He loves to pounce on those kind of this campaign. Tonight is the night. And Nigeria looking for a 4th goal. It was a little side as Toussaint. That's not the right ball, is it, over the... Here's the corner for Moses Simon. Far post, it goes right over the top, and here's Moses Simon, lots of time. He's got an overlap down to the left-hand side, gets the ball out, nicely done. There's the ball that's, I don't know what that was really, but Seydou Sanusi knows that he's trying to get away from his man, but the defense looks pretty solid at the moment. Little surge, yeah, it's not even. Over the left-hand side, Benin. The Cheetahs go. Mooney, back out, nice little touch from Kiki. Cross comes over. Good dangerous ball that's been delivered. How he didn't manage to deal scenario midway through the second half. Resulting corner coming in. It goes over, taking time. Can he get a shot in? He bides his time, waits. Can he play the assist? That's perfectly delivered. The shot doesn't come. That will be delivered here by Dosu. Dosu, front post, it's met very comfortably. Junior Olotan goes over the crossbar. Appreciation time for Victor Osimhen. He will make way. He will be heading off. To Simon, will he take on his man? He's going to go down into the penalty box, gets the ball across. Oh, there's a whipping chance, the volley! They got the 4th goal! Brilliant stuff, that really was! And a fine strike indeed to offer them goal number 4. Frank Onyeka off the bench, and a goal-scoring hero. And this is what it's all about. Eric Schallers mastering the perfect changes.
That's a good place for me to come in. Sporty greetings and welcome. Welcome to my YouTube channel. proudly Austin. This is the Fun Factory right here in sports, entertainment, and so much more. Shout out to my guys on TikTok. Shout out to you watching me on YouTube. This is the week. Yes, the crucial week of football for Nigeria Super Eagles. It's the last dance again. I thought during the last main qualifiers it was going to be the last dance after match day 10, but football said no. That's going to give Nigeria one more chance. So this is the week. On Thursday, November the 13th, Nigeria Super Eagles will take on Gabon in that crucial World Cup qualifying playoff for Africa. If they beat Gabon, they'll get to play the winner of the match between Cameroon and Congo DR. It's a long route, I tell you. But you know why I like this one? Football has said to them, it is what you sow, you reap. So I had to throw it back to that last game against Benin Republic. That mentality that the Super Eagles had, when they slaughtered, they dismantled, demolished the Benin Republic, the cheaters of Benin Republic by 4 goals to nothing. Before that match, the Super Eagles had struggled to score 2 goals, but when they had their back against the wall, they had no choice. They had to do it, and they did it just right. Shout out to you wherever you are in the world watching me, listening to the sound of my voice. I love talking sports. It's my bias. But you guys know I've got different parts. But this week, I just want to dedicate it to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Can they qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup? You think they have the character? You think they have the right mentality? You think they can go all the way? We'll see. We'll see. But Gabon is not joking. The Gabonese team, they are pumped up. They have announced the squad about 2 weeks ago. They have done a mix of youth and experience. But hey, you look at the Super Eagles and the quality that is in that team. You want to say, should Gabon be a problem? But hey, be careful also. This same Super Eagles couldn't beat Lesotho in Uyo, couldn't beat Zimbabwe, home and away. So it's pretty tough to just come out now and say, oh, is it not Gabon? Is it not Congo DR? And at this stage, the 4 teams want to make it to the World Cup. Only one from Africa will go to the Intercontinental stage and still battle for a ticket to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It's so tense this week. How do you feel about it? By the way, wherever you're watching, I want to know. Drop in the comment section. I've got quite a number of persons watching. I want to know where you're watching from, just so I'll know how to piece together the conversation. Feel free to also let me know if you're from South Africa. I've always said it. We do these things for the love of the game, so no beef with South Africa. I love my South African people. I love the support they're giving to my platforms. Hey, the World Cup playoff is here. November is here. Super Eagles, they know that it's now or never. They need to beat Gabon. That's the first obstacle in front of them. And Gabon is no joke, If you've been following the qualifiers and seeing everything that Gabon seems to be doing, you will know that they are no joke. I've brought updates on the camp of the Super Eagles quickly, right after yesterday's game in the Premier League. Some of them got into private jets. Some will arrive tonight. Others will arrive tomorrow morning. They are not joking anymore. They know this is serious business. Yes, Odubayo. Some players are in camp. I'll give you the updates, and I'm expecting the Super Eagles media officer, Promise. When Promise joins, Promise is going to tell us everything that is happening with the team right there in Rabat, Morocco. But let me just give you an update. The guys that are already in camp. Let me see. I know I got some of it before I came on air. Let me see. Super Eagles players in camp. Change this to this. Give me a minute. Coming right up. Let's see. Okay, that's it. 7 players. 7 Super Eagles players are in camp. Who are they? Calvin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, the 3 guys from Fulham, part of the early birds. Tolu Arokodare plays his football with Wolverhampton Wanderers in England. Olakunle Olusegun plays his football in Russia, former junior international. Wilfred Ndidi plays his football with Besiktas in Turkey. Moses Simon also part of the guys that are in the team. We're expecting 3 more players tonight. I think the captain, William Troost-Ekong, has touched down in Rabat, Morocco. When Promise joins this conversation, he's going to let us know. So expecting William Troost-Ekong, Benjamin Fredericks, and Chidozie Awaziem. The other guys will definitely join tomorrow morning. There is no joke. It's now or never. They must beat Gabon. There's no, oh, we did not know what happened. Oh, you lose that game against Gabon, you pack your bag, it's goodbye to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. It's tough, guys. What can the Super Eagles do? What sort of mentality do they need? That was why I had to roll it back to that last game against Benin Republic. I'm not talking tactics. I'm not talking strategies. I just want them to understand that they need to just win. If you win dirty, nobody cares this time around. And that is why we're still waiting for FIFA and CAF to confirm that they have replaced those South African officials. We do not want them. It's conflict of interest. You cannot give South African officials this sort of crucial playoff match to officiate. So we're waiting for FIFA to give us that confirmation. But in the meantime, just in case you don't know, let me show you the players invited for this mission. 24 Super Eagles players called to camp to take on Gabon. Goalkeeper Stanley Wabali, Obasoge Amas, and Maduka Okoye. A lot of you guys believe Maduka Okoye. It's time to give Stanley Wabali a push. But hey, who knows? It might just be Amas or Basoge that will get the coaches, attention, and they might just say, okay, let's see what this guy can do. But I think Stanley Wabali has done just enough to solidify his place as first choice goalkeeper for the Super Eagles. For the defenders, Captain William Troost-Ekong, Calvin Bassey, Bright Osai Samuel, Bruno Onyemachi. There is also Ajayi Oluwashemilogo, Chidozie Awaziem, Sanusi Zaidu, and Benjamin Fredericks. Y'all say is the revelation of this Super Eagles era. Everyone is talking about him since when he was discovered. I think in June, Coach Eric Shell taking all the praises for identifying a young talent, believing in him, pushing him out there, and the guy has been delivering. So shout out to Benjamin Fredericks. The midfielders, Alex Iwobi plays his football with Fulham FC in England. There's Frank Onyeka, plays his football with Brentford FC in England. There's Wilfred Ndidi, he plays for Besiktas in Turkey. There's Ralph Onyedika, plays his football with FC Bruges in Belgium. And there's Hassan Yusuf, plays his football in MLS, United States of America. The forwards, Nigeria's powerhouse. There's Ademola Lookman. There's Moses Simon. There's Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. You cannot call Victor Osimhen's name one time. The best striker in the world at the moment. You just can't call him once. Victor Osimhen is in there. I saw a video of him saying he's got to move, he's got to go, that it's time for the country. He doesn't want to comment about Galatasaray's last match. He needs to move. They understand the mission. They are pumped up. He brought the heart. Say, no, hurry up. I need to catch my flight to go join the national team. There's a big assignment. Nigeria must beat Gabon on November the 13th and see if they can go on, beat the winner between Congo DR and Cameroon, and go to the intercontinental stage to qualify for the 2026 FIFA World Cup. There's Tolu Arokodare for the forwards. Educate Chidera. Shola called it. Shola said, look, this guy's done just enough right there in Sevilla. He should be part of the team. And Coach Eric Shell, they listen. They say, that's true. And they called Chidera Educate. The impressive Akko Adams. Akko Adams showed us how to make your debut in a big team as the Super Eagles. His debut scored a fantastic, crucial goal for the team. And the coach said, if it's not broken, don't fix it. If it's good, it can be better. And I said, Akko Adams, come and do your magic again. Olakunle Olusegun, former youth international, and then Samuel Chukwueze, 24 players called up to do magic for Nigeria with this World Cup playoffs. I like it so much. Let me elaborate. Let you see the guys, their clubs. That's the official statement from the Nigeria Football Federation when the 24 Super Eagles players were invited for this Africa Playoff tournament. Just a confirmation of everything that I read earlier. So guys, what are your expectations? I want this to be conversational. I want you to tell me what you think. How do you think the Super Eagles should approach this match against Gabon? I want it to be your show on TikTok. Tell me, on YouTube, tell me if you're a fan of the Super Eagles, if you love Nigeria football, if you want Nigeria to be at the World Cup, what should Coach Eric Schell and his team do to ensure there will be no problem with qualifying for the 2026 FIFA World Cup? I thought they were dead and buried after match day 7. And sincerely, after that draw against Zimbabwe, I said, this is it. This is it. Nothing can be done again. Soji says anything outside 4-4-2 will be a disaster. You sure? Listen, say 4-3-3 will be all right. You know, Shala has been saying 4-3-3. I like 4-4-2. I believe a striker should be supported. But hey, tactics are just tactics. Strategies are strategies. For me, execution matters. Are you executing that tactics? You know, we've seen Pep Guardiola win the Premier League without a striker. It's the efficiency, the productivity of the team that determines, you know, so if we don't play 4-4-2, are you saying they cannot win? They just need to go and win, you know? Yeah, you said it would be a disaster, but when it's a disaster, it means it's going to go wrong. I want to hear, whatever the case, they should go play this way, play that way, play that way. Oh, God forbid, in case anything goes wrong, but maybe Victor Osimhen. We expect Akko Adams to step up. We expect Tolu Arokodare to step up. Let everybody in the team understand that they need to give 100%. Go hard or go home. No second chance this time around. This is the crucial playoff tournament. Nigeria, Gabon, Cameroon, and Congo DR. They want that one ticket that will take them to Mexico for that intercontinental stage. It's going to be tough, you know. That's why the Super Eagles must not mess around with this one. And I like the approach they've already given to it. They're already getting into camp. They're not playing right away after they finish from their clubs. They are getting into the planes. They're booking private jets down to Rabat, Morocco. And I like that this one, it will be played on a proper playing pitch. So no excuses. They will play free, good football, good flow, free-flowing football. Same way they play in Europe. That's why I like the fact that they have taken this to Morocco. So Super Eagles, we've seen as almost every aspect they look good. Every department they look good. From the goalkeepers to the defenders to the midfielders to the forwards. Talent everywhere. No excuses. There's nothing anybody would tell me, particularly with the sort of momentum they build from that win against Benin Republic. They just need to go out there and say to themselves, how productive were we in that game against Benin Republic? Because Benin Republic is pretty decent. I think they had momentum before the Nigeria match. They were topping the group C table. So they really wanted to win. But Super Eagles at that point would say, hey, if there's anything that we need to do, we know that South Africa will go on to beat Rwanda, but let's just take this final chance that football has given to us. Because the moment South Africa drew that game against Zimbabwe in Durban, I said, no, something somewhere wants Nigeria to be at this World Cup. So no excuses. You can see the goalkeepers, it's the previous training session. They haven't started training yet. So still, you know, the players are still arriving right there in Rabat, Morocco. But this is one of the training sessions they had during the qualifiers. Super Eagles. What do you expect from them? What do you want them to do differently to avoid stories that touch? If you're watching me on TikTok, you could switch to YouTube. Proudly Austin on YouTube. I want to bring you up to talk about this match. You know, so you can actually see the videos, showing videos of the team in training. I played the last match against Benin Republic, 4-0 win. So if you just want to cross over to YouTube, that would be awesome. I'm waiting to have you. Otubayo Omobolaji, thank you so much for hanging out with me. So the players are in camp. Yeah, I said it, I showed you. Players are not joking. They popped into camp right away after, representing their clubs this weekend. And then we're waiting. 7 players already in camp. I'll show you again. I'm waiting to get more updates. And hopefully when the media officer of the Super Eagles is ready, I will get him to give us updates from the camp of the Super Eagles. I like it. I like everything that I'm hearing from the camp of the Super Eagles. So let's get into what did I do? Just give me a minute. What have I done? Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, please say hi, Austin. I can hear you. If you can hear me, say I can hear you. Okay, I think I'm back now. I lost audio for a minute. So yeah, the Super Eagles, it's the crucial week. I have called it Crucial Playoffs Mission. Iwobi, Ndidi, Bassey amongst the early birds. Tolu Arokodare is also in that list. Olakunle Olusegun is also in that list. I'll show you again, but I'll just take this message from Odubayo. Gabon is a strong team. However, if we go with the same mindset as that of the game against Benin, we will defeat Gabon. I tell you, my brother, I believe you 100%. I want to just keep playing that game against Benin Republic. I wish the Super Eagles, they can just have that game on repeat for them to just see that they actually have it in them, That game, I can't just explain the sort of spirit, the mentality that those guys took into the game was fantastic. I loved it so much. So yeah, I agree. Gabon is a strong team, got a strong forward play also, but I think quality for quality, aura for aura. Look, no disrespect to Gabon, I don't think they come close man to man. If you call Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, maybe you call Mikonfia, you call the guy, I think Lamela in Galatasaray, you'd struggle. I'll go through their list again, just to show some love to Gabon, and then we will understand the kind of team that they have assembled to take on Nigeria. But I know it's a blend of youth and experience. Austin, believe me, the Super Eagles coach can use Ejuka as a playmaker in this game. I can tell you that we will win the match convincingly. I agree. I do not doubt. Shout out to Biodun Ayedun for that comment. But look, I believe in consistency. Yes, they're all professionals, but I believe in consistency. When a team has been together for quite some time and they've built some level of understanding, it's very difficult to just bring a new player and he won't do something to the mindset of the team, unless that guy is at the moment a Victor Osimhen that will just come in, boom, and start playing impactful football. That is the only time I will not have a problem, because Ejuke can come in now. I might not play to the understanding of Ademola Lookman or Moses Simon. You don't want anything. Look, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Now he's with the team. Is 3 days enough for the coach to understand how to make him blend with the other guys? It's possible, it's very possible, but we do not want excuses. We don't want, because he changed it from the last team. He changed. I'll show you the lineup from the game against Benin Republic, so you understand that this team, when they really want to play football, nothing stops them. You saw the first goal, for instance. As early as the 3rd minute, Samuel Chukwueze got the ball, controlled with his right, sent a pass to Victor Osimhen with his left. Wasn't wasting time. No shakara play that we know Samuel Chukwueze for. They knew that, look, this is a crucial assignment. We need to start getting the goals early. They know they needed to score plenty, so they weren't joking. Tells you that these guys, they know it. I keep saying it. Execution matters. No matter the kind of coach you give to a team, bring the best tactician, bring the one who will turn the whole strategies into ABC for them to read it. If they cannot execute, it's just absolute waste of time.
And that's what we've seen with this Super Eagles team time and time again, until when they really need to get a win, and then they will wake up. Odubayo, our 4 players, should run at Gabon's defense relentlessly. They are quite slow based on the highlights of the games that I've seen. I agree, but no game is the same. And in this one that we're going into now, there's everything to play for. Everything. So you might just see a different Gabonese team entirely. They might just pick their spark, because now you lose, it's all over. Just one game and you're done. You go pack your bags and you go home. That's why no room for excuses, no room for mistakes. You see what I'm saying? You see Victor Osimhen in this game. Look at all the guys. No margins for errors. They were focused. They were running. Even Alex Iwobi. Can you see one time pull out? No, I want to bring it back. I want to dispossess this guy. Everybody is looking for ways to send it to the man up front to score. Can you see? You see another long ball. You see Victor Osimhen chasing. That's the sort of purposeful football I'm talking about. And I agree with you, Odubayo, that the forward players should run at Gabon relentlessly. But they must get the balls. If the ball isn't coming, what would they be chasing? That is what I'm saying. This man, even when Gabon got the ball, can you see the way we were doing the high press and the low block? It was effective. So the Benin Republic players did not even get a chance to string more than 2 passes. That is what we're talking about. Super Eagles, or before, you would have seen how they would have hit the bag. You would have forced Stanley Wabali to make 2 saves or 3 saves. But in this game, I was now wondering, is this the same Uyo? The frustrated Benin Republic, a decent Benin Republic. I watched them. I saw the work Genotro has done with this team, how they get into spaces, how they block the holes, their positional play fantastic, how they switch formations. They were good with the wings. They play shots. Look at this second goal. The moment Samuel Chukwueze got that ball from Benjamin Fredericks, was a throw-in. It just said Victor Osimhen is down there. Send it. Nobody was joking. Victor Osimhen is waiting for the ball. Give it to him right away. Can you see? Even Benjamin Fredericks was waiting for it. So those 2 Benin Republic players were thinking he was going to give it to Benjamin Fredericks. So they started the low block from there. Man crossed it immediately. That's the sort of football they need to do. Let's just say it. Ade King, hi bro. Thank you for joining, guys. Tell me where you're watching from on TikTok. Tell me where you're watching from. Let's do this for the love of the game. But this is a crucial week of football. It's the Africa playoffs. Nigeria taking on Gabon. Straight up semi-finals. If you lose, goodbye. Nigeria to win 2-0. I know the Nigerian football fans are shouting amen to that. We'll see. The King says, well, the boss, thank you. Yes, we can. Can they? I think they can. You see, even second half, they couldn't wait to get back into the pitch. Look at Alex Iwobi speaking to Victor Osimhen. Look at Moses Simon quickly going into position. Everybody at 2-0. Be sincere. When have we seen this sort of push, drive, purposeful football from the Super Eagles? I can't remember. See how they block. You see how they're blocking everything. Look, Benin Republic cannot play more than 2 passes. They cannot. They were blocking everywhere. No space. I like it. That's purposeful football. And what about the delivery of this cross? The delivery. We have always said it, and Shola mentioned it too yesterday. Our biggest problem, we've been poor with the set pieces. But on this day, Moses Simon, Samuel Chukwueze, they weren't joking. They were very effective. They were so effective with their deliveries. And Victor Osimhen was on fire all day, every day. Victor Osimhen, give him that opportunity, is going to jump on it. And that was it. 3-0. See Wilfred Ndidi. So yeah, okay. Let's go. See Victor Moses, Victor Osimhen say, no, we have to go back. Look at their faces. Warriors. They were ready to fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. When you push to the wall and everybody seems to have, written you off. See the way South Africans talk about the team. They needed to just do something. 3-0. 59th minute, Super Eagles were still creating chances upon chances. When Frank Onyeka came, same thing in no time. Boom, it happened. That's what I'm talking about. They need to see. Did you see that? Did you see how they forced Benin Republic to play nonsense? Play nonsense when you block everywhere. You're not giving them chance to express themselves. You start wondering, was it the same Super Eagles team that 90th minute Rwanda was scoring them? You get to see. Look at this, for instance. Nothing is going to nothing. They were blocking everywhere. No room for errors whatsoever. I really wish they can just play them this game as they're having their training. Let this game just be on repeat. Let them just be saying it. Understand that. Look, as a team, you guys can be effective. We are going to score. We're going to score more than 2 goals against Gabon. Believe me. I believe you. 80th minute, Tolu Arokodare replaced Victor Osimhen. I think Frank Onyeka also got in. Now look at this drive from Victor Moses and see the finish from Frank Onyeka. Look at how Victor Moses Simon. Why am I calling him Victor Moses? Look at how Moses Simon drove. He did not look till the last. He said, "I will take this to the base and then pull out." 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Super Eagles players in the box. 87th minute. That's what I'm talking about. That's the sort of mentality. That's the sort of drive. That's the sort of approach they should give that game against Gabon. And I believe they're going to win it if they give it that same push. Austin Gabon coach has been making noise since. Yeah, he has to. He needs to pump his team. He needs to make them believe in themselves. And you cannot blame him these days with the kind of football that the Super Eagles they've been playing. Everybody playing the Super Eagles can only just believe that, oh, this team, we can beat them. Is it not the same Super Eagles team that even smaller teams are beating? So you cannot blame the Gabonese coach, And look, when you play this sort of match and people have tagged you to be underdogs, what do you expect? So that's the Gabonese team right there. I think it has been out for more than a week. Coach Thierry, I like him. I think he also plays high press football. I think he understands his team also. But no disrespect with where our football is at the moment and what we're expecting to achieve, by beating Gabon and advance, in this playoff. I do not see how Gabon will do it. If they take that same firepower, that same approach that we saw against Benin Republic, Gabon go here and Gabon go fall. There's no way. But this is the Gabonese team for emphasis. I think I like what Coach Moyoma has done. He's not respecting Nigeria from the things that he has been saying. And as I said, I do not blame him, When you go back and watch, you're as good as, for now, your last game. But if you go back and look at previous games and you want to play Nigeria, you say to yourself that it's not going to be, it's going to be a problem. So that's the full list. Some of the names I will know. For instance, I like the risk he's taking with Killer Onfiamik. He's on 2 yellow cards. He's not going to play Nigeria. But Coach Thierry put him in there. And when he was asked, he said because he knows he will beat Nigeria, and then Mick will play the game in the final. I'm like, oh, really? Where is this confidence coming from? But he needs to psych himself up. That's the sort of psychology that he needs to, get going for him and also put some confidence into his team. So he called him up and said, okay, you do what you need to do when you have a chance to do it. I think they have good forward players also. But hey, one name that stands out is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. If there's no Victor Osimhen in Nigeria's team, we can still talk about Ademola Lookman. We can still talk about Wilfred Ndidi. We can still talk about Moses Simon, you know. But I mean, no disrespect to these guys, but they can only just come out and play as a team and believe that they can do something. That's it for the Gabonese side. Decent team. They did just enough to get to this stage, and we'll see. But the Nigerian in me is so difficult to even see if there's going to be anything in this one for Gabon. And I'm banking on, as I said, the last match. That last match was spiritual. Something happened to the Super Eagles, you know. They got into a mood. Something happened, and now I know something touched them. I'm getting into the mood. Something that whatever touched them in that game against, Gabon will not be able to. It will be disastrous, as Soji said on TikTok, if something goes wrong, particularly with our tactics, and Gabon gets to win it. But I do not see. Anyway, the head-to-head looks good for Nigeria. I do not like that I see 3 draws in there, by the way, but it's still advantage Nigeria. So in any way you want to do the analysis, in any way you want to swing it, it's looking good for Nigeria. It's advantage Nigeria, you know. So that's why I'm not bothered. That's why I'm saying, look, they just need to go out there and do what they need to do. Just wrap it up, you know. Play the football that you know how to play. You guys are big names in world football. This is your opportunity to see if you can, you know, go to the World Cup. It will be crazy, you know, if Victor Osimhen's career is over without mentioning that he played at the World Cup. It's tough, you know. So that's why I'm just rooting for them, because these guys deserve to be. There's a market in there for Africa if Nigeria makes it to the World Cup, and that's why if you ask me, you ask anybody in Africa, they know that they will prefer to see Nigeria there. So this is the November we've been waiting for. Can the Super Eagles make it a November to remember? Can they do it? But I remember March the 7th, I was so dejected. I'm like, how did we get here? That in September, the Super Eagles are still third on the log. And then something just happened. Everything started changing. But it happened late. But it's better late than never, isn't it? That's why we're here now. It's better late than never. So now that they have this chance, now that this opportunity is upon them, they need to take it. Because this is a chance that I think the universe aligned, the God of football and the Super Eagles effort, everything came together and said, look, this is your chance. Take it. Don't sleep on it. So let's see if the Super Eagles can do it. It's Nigeria versus Gabon, November the 13th in Rabat, Morocco. The Super Eagles, they have a date with destiny again. Another chance to dance. This time, not one time, 2 times. And then take that dance to the Intercontinental stage and see if they can really get us talking again. It's going to be very difficult. But they need to believe. They need to do it themselves. That's why I like everything. This was that game against Lesotho. How they came together. I think it was Lesotho, South Africa, and persons weren't just smiling. They were talking to themselves. They were reasoning together as one. There was unity of purpose. They understood action and consequence at this stage. Said everything that has happened to us, we brought it upon ourselves. We caused it. How can we take ourselves out of this mess? They spoke to themselves. They reasoned. There was a self-charge. They took their destiny into their hands. Because after March the 7th, their destiny was still in another man's hands. And I said, no. This is the World Cup. Oh. We missed out of this World Cup in 2022. So it's going to be back-to-back. Nigeria will not be at the World Cup. They needed to do something about it. And then when they were ready, everything started changing. Everything started changing, started working for their favor. They need to wrap it up. This is the only chance they have to wrap it up now. They just have to do something different. Just in case you missed it, 7 players have arrived in Rabat, Morocco for this crucial playoffs. That's it right there for you. Walk with me. There's Calvin Bassey in camp already. There's Alex Iwobi, their teammates right there in Fulham. There's Samuel Chukwueze, also plays for Fulham. Tolu Arokodare is right there in Rabat, Morocco. Olakunle Olusegun, fantastic player. I love his pace. People have questioned his inclusion in the team, but I say, hey, this isn't the time. Any player, Coach Heritier, if Coach Heritier wants to call Austin Okocha, Daniel Amokachi out of retirement as they come and play, we will support. Because this time, we just have to support the Super Eagles. That is all we can do to support the Super Eagles of Nigeria, particularly this crucial game against Gabon. There's Wilfred Ndidi also in Rabat, Morocco, and Moses Simon plays his football at Paris FC in the French Ligue 1. So 3 players are still expected tonight. I'm still waiting for Promise Efoge to join the show. Hopefully when Promise is ready, I'm going to admit him right away. He's right there in Rabat, Morocco with the team. He will give us updates. The last time I spoke to him, he was busy with the team. So hopefully he will be less busy and then he will come join us so we can talk about this crucial playoff between Nigeria and Gabon. Let's get into more training sessions. Let you see the team. I still feel like playing. I just want to have that Benin Republic match. There's something that match does to me, so I can imagine what it does to the team whenever they watch it, you know. But this is all we have. Super Eagles, like never before, they need our support, and that support can actually make a difference. I like this comment. Let me take it. Austin Gabon coach has been talking on how to mark Osimhen. Look, if they make Osimhen their distraction, they are finished. Because if there's Ademola Lookman in that team, or Alex Iwobi picks up, or Moses Simon, or Samuel Chukwueze, those other guys will just be having a free day. That was what happened at the AFCON. Everybody wanted to mark out Victor Osimhen. But that's the joke Pizarro did. Victor Osimhen is a hard worker. He will just be there to keep distracting you. Man knows how to hold up play. Man knows how to run at defenders. The guy thinks offensively, and he can wear out any defense line. So by the time he starts torturing them, somebody will start going to defensive. They'll pick cards, and when they get one red card, they are done. Super Eagles will just rip them apart. So look, Coach Thierry is a forward-thinking coach. I give that to him. He's someone who is, should I say, proactive with his understand. So he gets something now. Maybe he looks at the Nigerian team. He sees something he can work with right away. He starts processing it on how he's going to use it. It's good. That can work for him. But you cannot do it to a team that is unpredictable. That's why I'm saying that with what the Super Eagles caught in that last game against Benin Republic, it will be difficult to analyze them now. If you do that, you get into the field of play and you see a different tactics, you're done. You will not know how to approach the match, you know. So they should be careful, but it will work for our favor. If, for instance, they go and put their 2 central defenders on Victor Osimhen, Ademola Lookman will have a great day if he's right there. That was what happened at the AFCON. Ademola Lookman was doing all the scoring and, you know, doing all the good free runs. If Moses Simon is as effective as we saw him against Benin Republic, he will destroy them. So that's why I'm saying that the Super Eagles, it's not a one-man team, you know. Which day is the match? The match is on a Thursday, November the 13th in Rabat, Morocco. Yeah. So the Super Eagles is not a one-man team. So if all of them, you know, get into the mood to play football, they'll punish you. Look at Akko Adams. He got into the team and he's effective. So Gabon can only bank on what they know of themselves as a team. We bank on what we know of the Super Eagles as a team. But hey, no game is the same. The football has refreshed now. So it's like starting all over again. But then again, you're as good as your last match. And the last match of the Super Eagles looks so good. And that's why I was saying that they should sustain that momentum that they've built. So good luck to Coach Thierry and him thinking that, oh, if you match Victor Osimhen, his team is going to have a great day. No, Victor Osimhen can even punish your team. But you should go and watch him again in the UEFA Champions League. Man is on fire. If you touch him, you will burn. I don't think anybody can quench his fire now. So all of this is just talk. We'll know just about 4 more days to go. Yeah, we shouldn't solely depend on. Yeah, I agree. Samuel, and that's it. Other players stepped up. No disrespect. Other players stepped up. They knew that, look, we are tired. We cannot let only Osimhen be doing this. They all stepped up. Alex Iwobi impressed me. Had very good runs. Wilfred, Ndidi. There were no errors. Benjamin Fredericks covered his paces so well. Look, even Semi Ajayi, that I thought was slow, he wasn't. The frustrated Benin Republic. It's so sweet when you score 4 goals and you don't concede, you know. Super Eagles that we know, they would have considered at least 1 goal, you know. So that's what I'm talking about. You can't predict this team. They're top professionals. These are guys that week in, week out, they're filing out and playing for their teams. And I like that now. All of them, they're active. All the guys being called up now, they are very active guys in their club. So it's so good for the country. Shout out to everyone on TikTok. Shout out. I see you guys. Say the love, keep engaging. Let me know, particularly if you follow football. This time, not just Nigeria. Do you have anyone from Gabon? If you're from Gabon, please, I've been looking for fans from Gabon. Let's talk about your team, you know, and your preparation so far for the playoffs. I've been trying to read the media in Gabon, and all I see is Coach Thierry talking here and there. So I want to know if you're from Gabon on TikTok. Anybody from Gabon? Send a shout out. Let's talk about your team also. Yeah, we shouldn't solely depend on Victor Osimhen. I totally agree. It's a team, it's a big team, it's a Super Eagles. Other players must step up. Odubayo, do you think we should continue with the 4-4-2 formation that we've used in the last 2 games, or revert to our AFCON formation of 3-4-3, which was quite effective for us till the final match? I'm a big fan of 4-4-2, maybe because I'm old school. And I believe that we've got wing power. We're efficient on the wing. And I also believe a striker should have support. I also believe that everybody should be in their role, and anything goes wrong, I say, hey, right full back, where were you? Left full back, where were you? But we've also seen the 4-3-3 being so effective. I never liked the 3-4-3, I won't lie. I didn't like it. I felt Jose Pizarro adopted that for tournament football. And that's tournament football for you. Win 6 games, you're in the final. So it was just getting the 1-0s, the 1-0s, the 2-1-2, but they were scoring us. Some people say we played so deep because with that formation, you just want to do what the coach said you should do. So some persons didn't like the fact that Alex Iwobi wasn't as effective as he should be. But I still blame it on Iwobi though, because Iwobi needed to be daring with that role. But he didn't. So as I said, Pizarro came, did 3-4-3, we reached the final of the AFCON. If we had won the AFCON with that formation, everybody would say they like it. Everybody would say well done. Everybody would say, oh, it was the alpha and omega of our football. But in the final, it backfired. They were not effective in any way. Scored first, conceded, and still lost the match. I like 4-4-2. I just like it, particularly if everybody is running, if everybody is doing their role. 4-4-2 just gives you that balance. But football keeps changing. Football is scientific. One man can play 2 roles. One man can be a joker. One man can fill vacuum. Another man can be effective in running back. So coaches are just trying tactics and strategies, but execution matters. I told you, Pep Guardiola has done it over and over again. Can just decide to do what he wants to do and he will win when the team is effective. So yeah, I will say 4-4-2 because our last 2 matches, even against Lesotho, though questionable plays here and there, but I still put it on the team. When the team is ready to play, they will play and they will get the result. But with 4-4-2, I'm just fine. I'll take 4-4-2 all day, every day. Go to Bayer. What about you? What do you guys think? 4-4-2, 4-3-3? Someone on TikTok said if we do 4-4-2, it will be disastrous. I don't think so. And don't forget, sometimes they switch. Coaches are very tactical these days. They could say, okay, start with 4-3-3. And they're watching when they say, okay, switch. You see most time when a player comes in, they switch. So call it hybrid football, you're not wrong, you know. So these days anything goes. Yeah, so we'll see what formation we do for them. Good to see you. Well done, Solomon Moses. Nigeria beat Gabon. I'm always telling them here in Gabon. What's up? What's the mood in Gabon? What are they talking about? Are they disrespecting us? Tell me, Solomon. Solomon won't even come on. I'm going to drop the link now. I would like to talk to you. I want to know what's going on in Gabon. What's the look and feel? What's the mood? What conversations are they having as regards this playoff coming up? I've sent the link, Solomon. If you can send me, click on the link, get into the room. Let's have a conversation. I like that you're in Gabon. Good job. And it would just be sweeter if Solomon is from Gabon, if he's not Nigerian. So I'd like to have that conversation with you. Get in here. Chukwuma. Gabon may scores, but we'll definitely win them as their defense can't hold our attack. The defense can't hold your attack. But you did not beat Zimbabwe home and away. You did not beat Lesotho in Uyo. Don't come now and say because Victor Osimhen was not around. We did not beat Rwanda in Uyo. So you see, football can be very funny, you know, very, very funny. So let's not be too confident, bro. Just support the team. My space plays. I'd rather Olusegun not be included, but yeah, we hope for the best. We're not a coach. Look, as I tried so hard not to criticize players' call-up, I'll tell you this. In September, remember when Coach Eric Shell did that 34-man provisional list? I did a video for those of you who've been following my channel for quite some time. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe now and just say I've subscribed. I want people to subscribe to this channel so we'll keep, creating content for you guys and you'll get to follow everything that I'm doing on the show. Now, September, invited 34 players. Remember that list that had, I think, Terence Murphy, Cyril Dessers, Akon Adams. I was saying to him, you cannot be playing a difficult World Cup qualifiers. And that time we were still struggling to find our bearing in that Group C. And you are calling 34 players to do what? To look at what? 1 week later, he brought it down to 24. And I was like, what changed? And he dropped Akon Adams. October. Akon Adams was back in the team. And I asked the coach, what changed from September? What did you now see that is making you call Akon Adams again? I questioned him because I wanted him to take charge of his team. I wanted him to be in control of his team. I didn't want him to accept this, maybe somebody is picking his team for him, and then when things go wrong, we'll start hearing, well, it wasn't me. Just as this funny stories we're hearing about Finidi George, that it was the NFF that was picking his team for him, that he didn't have free hand to work. So I was telling Eric Shell, we're trying to qualify for the World Cup, and you're calling 30, and you're giving us provisional lists. You got this job in January, and you stayed on the job for about 7 months at the time, and has played more than 6 matches. If you take out his assignment at the Chan, he had played more than enough games to know his team. So I asked, I said, you don't know your team? Why calling? What's all this screening with the Super Eagles? If you want to put players on standby, we know they're on standby. somebody gets injured or somebody's not doing well, you see them in training, you drop them and you bring somebody. So what is all this of you are calling 34 players so that you distract yourself, or somebody is forcing these players on you? That was the question I was asking Heritier. I said, I want to know what's going on. He dropped Akko Adams. October Akko Adams came. I questioned it. Akko Adams said, shh, keep quiet. I deserve to be in this team. Oh yes. That's why I said, let's be careful. You having worries now about Olusegun. Olakunle gets in now and gives you a trick against Gabon. What will you say? You start changing mouth? They are all professionals. When they call these players, just support them. This is the Super Eagles of Nigeria. It is the premium national team of Nigeria. Anybody that is called up merits it. Ours is just to support that player. That's it. That's what we should do, guys. Let's see. Let's take more comments. I've been trying not to talk about this one, but I don't have a choice. I have to talk about it. Let me see. I missed it. Let's go back. Okay. Austin, please update about the referee news. Victor watching from London. Shout out to you, Victor. You're close by. What's up? No updates yet, but we know that FIFA and CAF, they have been meeting as regards that issue. I do not know what the big deal is in changing those referees. The match we played against Benin Republic was handled by Egyptian referees. See Egypt, see Morocco. See Algeria, see Morocco. See Tunisia, see Morocco. Change it to North African referees. I just know it's dirty football politics. It is just dirty football politics. And there's nothing CAF will tell me, there's nothing FIFA will tell me that they do not know that there's a tense rivalry between Nigeria and South Africa at the moment, that they will go and give us 3 South African officials. They are talking about it. All we've been hearing is unconfirmed reports, and I'm waiting for that press statement from CAF saying they have replaced Abongile Tom, is the assistant and the head of the video assistant referee for that playoff match against Gabon. It is conflict of interest, and we have said it. We reject it in its entirety. You cannot do this, FIFA. You cannot do this, CAF. And there's just so much tied around this thing, you know. I've played you the comments, hate comments, unprofessional, uncouth comments, disgraceful comments from South African Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture, Gaten Mackenzie. Came out and he went so low. He went to the barest minimum. Talked like someone who he lacked class, like someone who is just primitive. So disappointing. I don't want Nigeria to be at the World Cup. I want them to suffer. Of everybody that is going to the World Cup, it shouldn't be Nigeria. But FIFA was in this social media age. Somebody in FIFA did not see that video. I'll make that man popular. I'm not stopping. Even before I leave this show, I'll play that video again so that everybody will know this is a leader in South Africa. That guy is influential. He commands respect in his country. And now you are giving us officials from his country, someone who has come out to openly, slaughter Nigeria, that he doesn't want Nigeria to be at the World Cup. And FIFA, you're now giving us officials from that man's country. Come on, it's clear conflict of interest. I won't want it. And we're still calling on FIFA to respect its rule and principles of neutrality. I've not questioned Abongile's strong professionalism. He's a top referee, but he's from South Africa, and that's why we reject it. So hopefully by tomorrow, FIFA will and CAF they'll give us an update proper, not all these talks we are getting here and there. But I know they're under pressure. They are talking about it. My sources in CAF, they are keeping lips sealed now. They are not talking much. They are saying, "Oh, you'll get the update. You get the update." Nobody's talking. Everybody's being careful. I understand, but we do not want South African officials to officiate a crucial playoff match between Nigeria and Gabon. Nah, it's not going to happen. And then shout out to the NFF. I like that they were proactive when it was announced quickly. They wrote a letter saying, no, we don't want this. Replace these referees. Will not be fight. But Nigeria and South Africa at the moment, it's not in a good place. Not that we'll carry guns and start fighting. With the football rivalry, what we saw during the World Cup qualifiers, the way they treated Nigeria when we went to Bloemfontein, no. And then they qualified for the World Cup, and their minister said, okay, we have qualified now. My next mission in this world is to ensure that Nigeria does not qualify. So he brought this upon himself. So that's more than enough reason for FIFA to say, no, we cannot do this. We're not taking South African officials to officiate a match that involves Nigeria at the playoffs. FIFA should respect their principle of neutrality. So yeah, we're waiting to get more updates. I'm sure tomorrow an update will come. Thanks so much, Victor Oguntayo, for that question. Augustine, good evening from here, Nigeria side. 1442. Good evening to you too. Welcome. 442. I like it too. It has worked for us, and if it's not broken, don't change it. Joseph Samuel, 442 is the good formation for us. Goals are gradually coming through the wings. I agree, and I like it. You see how efficient our wingers were. Samuel Chukwueze was good. Moses Simon was good. They provided the 2 assists for the goals. Between them, two assists. It was good. Even when Olakunle Olusegun came, I thought he did some good runs. You know, I don't know why you guys didn't see it, but I thought he did some good runs too. So yeah, let's see what they can do with the 4-4-2. Welcome, Samson. What the Eagles need is the same drive. My brother, that's all I've been saying. I don't even know how to analyze this playoff after what we saw against Benin Republic. I don't know. Give us that kind of performance in December, Super Eagles. They'll win the AFCON. They will win the AFCON. It's not just about the 4 goals they scored. Do you know how effective Benin Republic is as a team in midfield? Compact. They don't play wasteful football. If there's anything you want to respect them or throw for, they will wear you off in the midfield. Super Eagles made their tactics look rubbish. Clocked them down so well. They were just crossing, and it was amounting to nothing. Finish them. Thank you so much, Samson. This is the best comment. I have subscribed. Have you subscribed? I'm speaking all of this grammar, and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet. I drop videos every day. Besides coming live, I drop videos. There's so much. There's an exclusive interview with Ashley Plumter. Go and watch it. There's an exclusive interview with Shea Wudiko. We talked about everything sports administration and management in Nigeria. There is Gaten Mackenzie in there. Go and listen to that uncouth South African sports minister. I have about 30 minutes analysis on that guy and why he should never be allowed to lead anything sport in Africa. Not just South Africa, Africa, in fact, the world. That video is right there on my channel. Before I came on this, I did something about the Nigeria Premier Football League. I have a segment called "The MPFL is Beautiful," you know, where I promote the MPFL. Now, that's our own football. People say, how do you do it from London? Blah, blah, blah. You're forgetting that if I left Lagos, Nigeria, I've been doing sports journalism for over 15 years. So I know all the major players. And look, this is technology. What we're doing now is technology. I have a studio in my house. Everything now is virtual. So I can stay anywhere in the world and cover the Nigeria Premier Football League. So if you want to know more about the MPFL, I've got your back. And don't forget, I'm not just football. I'm everything sports. You know, I'm big on boxing. I'm big on cricket. I'm big on Formula One. I'm big on tennis. It's everything sports, baby, because there are so much values in our world of sports. And I'm here to just, you know, see ways that I can impact, you know, selling sport. And not this channel is not just sports too. It's very important to state that it's sport, entertainment, and so much more. I have a very revealing, touching, should I say heartbreaking too, interview with a kidnapping survivor. He's a reverend father. He spent 33 days in the kidnapper's den. There's so much content. Go feed yourself. Log on to the channel, subscribe to it, and and let's do it for the love of the game. So let's get on with the show. Hope Balogun well. I'm grateful that the players are now getting serious since they are coming to camp. You see what I'm saying? That these guys, when they want to play football, nothing stops them. Nothing. Someone is asking on TikTok, what's my YouTube channel? It's Proudly Austin. I'm Proudly Austin everywhere. You type Proudly Austin, I'm going to pop up. If you don't see me, just type my full name, Austin OKON-AKPAN. Subscribe to the channel. On TikTok, I'm Proudly Austin. On Instagram, I'm Proudly Austin. But I have an issue. My Instagram channel will soon bring it back. Talking to them, they flagged it up because of the Champions League video that I used. That's now PSG. So hopefully I'll get it. But I have a backup page. If you still do Proudly Austin, you'll see my backup page. You can also follow it on Instagram. You'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. This is the fun factory. Even when I'm talking about serious things, I put a bit of fun in it because why are we taking life too serious? Why? You know, and a lot of truth is said in jest. I hope you guys know that. So yeah, so it's very, very important. Back to your comments, Balogun. They are finishing. Some of them played yesterday. Yesterday, as they were finishing, they were getting into the plane. Did you see that video of Victor Osimhen? Oh, I wish I can get it out now and put on for you guys to see. He was signing autograph for someone, and I was like, hurry up. I'm done with Galatasaray for now. National team assignment is calling. He just wanted to leave quickly. There's this renewed drive. They are so purposeful now, and I started wondering, so 9 teams gained automatic qualification to the World Cup, and Nigeria is not among. What happened? What were we doing? But it's okay. They have one more chance now to correct it, and I like the approach they are giving to it. So we just need to support them, and I like that everybody is supporting the team now to see if they can, get something out of it. Yeah, so I like that comment. They're getting serious. Dubayo, now that we have Osai Samuel back, should we take Frederick back to central back or retain him in right back? I feel he's not matured enough to. Don't say that. Don't say that. He won't be the only one there. They will support. Look, I keep saying it that no matter how you have influential players in a team sport is a team sport. If Aubameyang's players don't give him the ball, you will not see him for 90 minutes. He will just be there. Nothing will happen. Just give me a minute and attend to the guys on TikTok. He will just be there. He won't get the ball. Nothing will happen. So it's teamwork. If his teammates don't step up to it, if they are not effective, if they're not playing the kind of football, that he will be frustrated. I was talking to a former Super Eagles player, a former striker, and he said, if you know how frustrating it is for strikers when they don't get the ball, you just useless up there. You just be running, you just be marking, and you get tired. To meet a team like the way Arsenal is playing now, or Barcelona, or Real Madrid, PSG, and you are playing, you belong to a team where they are not giving you the ball. My brother, you will ask for water. You'll be tired. Whatever the coach wants to do with Frederick or Bright Osai Samuel is up to him. But I think if they go 4-4-2, he will still play Frederick. He might play Frederick and Calvin Bassey. Yeah, Bruno Yemachi and Bright Osai Samuel. Look, I don't care. If he wants to go and bring Benny Roja out of retirement, we will support him. That's just what it is. We're going to support him. That's what I'm just trying to say. We just need to support the team. So Aubameyang will not just be playing against Benjamin Fredericks or Bright Osai Samuel. He's playing against the Super Eagles defense. So everybody will cover up for everybody. So as I said, we have a better team than them, and hopefully if everything blends and clicks for Nigeria, then it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem at all. Victor Oguntayo 442 all day for me. Efiongu, yo. Hey, my people, what's up, my man? What's up, bro? I greet you. Hey, people, what's up? Any news? Yeah, there's a piece of updates. Let me bring it up again. The camp of the Super Eagles is bubbling. 7 players are in the camp already right there in Rabat, Morocco. Let's see right there, Calvin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, Tolu Arokodare, Olakunle Olusegun, Wilfred Ndidi, and Moses Simon. I'm still waiting for the media officer of the Super Eagles. Hopefully he's going to join us to give us an update. I know William Troost-Ekong should get in tonight. I don't know if he's in now, but he should be in tonight. So if he gets in, but the entirety of the team by tomorrow, most of the players, I think 15 of them, will join the other ones that are on ground, and we will just be fine. So I'm putting a call across to the media officer. Is very busy. The camp just opened, so there'll be so much to do. But hopefully, when he's less busy, he's going to join us. My South African brother is back. Tabi, I hope they change the referee. It's fair on referees and African football as a whole to have South African referees. And Mackenzie is immature. Thank you so much. Your South African brothers have been coming for me, and I said, for what? These are all facts, and you agree. You cannot have a public official, a high-ranking officer, come out and speak the way Gaten Mackenzie spoke. Thank you, Tabi, for being objective, for being sincere, for being African, because this is what it means to be African, to be truthful, to be on the side of reason, not because I'm Nigerian and I see Nigeria do something wrong and I'll take my eyes off because I'm Nigerian. Thank you so much. Yeah, they need to change the referee. If they don't change the referee, it's going to do something to Patrice Motsepe and his leadership of the Confederation of African Football, because other persons are watching and it will backfire. They need to change it. The fact that the NFF protested that they don't want it, it's more than enough reason to just, the game is fair play. Just change it. It's not a problem. Just change the referee. Well, I just hope they avoid playing defensive style in the end of the game to avoid what happens against the Lesotho. I agree. I said play against Benin Republic and case closed. No problem. Just that same mentality, that same drive, that same purpose. Take it into the game, and everybody will be smiling. Everybody will be happy. It will be so easy. Tabi is unfair on the referee. It will be so much pressure. There you go. I agree. There will be so much pressure on him, even on Gabon. It's not fair because it will favor Nigeria so that it won't be judged. Nothing to add, bro. Nothing to add. That is just it. They have questioned the appointment of this referee. Just take him off, because the guy will come now and he will be walking on eggshells. He will make mistakes. He will make errors. Not just him. His assistant is South African. The head of video assistant referee is South African. And what's going on in Africa? There's no way. You can't do this. But when we were talking, people were like, oh, no. Oh, Nigerians are always complaining. You cannot, even to the man. But he can't complain. Everybody wants to officiate a big tournament, so it gets into your CV. But it's dangerous. Because as you said, any mistake this man makes now, people will come for him. They'll come for him. And he will definitely make mistakes because he will be too careful. So I don't know. I really don't know how CAF will and FIFA they will get away from this, because Abongile Tom, that's him right there. I like him. I've been digging on him. It's a pretty decent referee. He's human. Everyone makes mistake. But the only issue with him here right now with this situation is that he's from South Africa. And we cannot get someone from South Africa to officiate this very crucial, delicate, sensitive playoff match. It's as simple as that. They need to change him. That's Abongile Tom right there. That's the center referee appointed by FIFA and CAF for the playoff. And we have said we do not want him because he's from South Africa. As simple as that. Change him. Even if they want to leave the assistant and the VAR guy, but change the center referee. You can't leave the center referee. Tabi Mackenzie is childish. Is like Nigerians. You started so well. Now you want to cause fight. What do you mean that is like Nigerians, very arrogant? Not all Nigerians are arrogant. Football fans are arrogant. See Arsenal fans now, they are doing so well only after 9 or 10 matches. And are they not arrogant? It's just like that. Nigerian football fans believe they are not on the same level with South Africa, irrespective of what is happening with their football. They still believe South Africans should show respect. It's normal. But aside that, Tabi, we love South Africa. We're loving people. I'm sure you can attest to that. And when it has to do with sports, see, for instance, I don't know you, but I already like you because we talk sports, and that is what the values of sports does. It has the power to unite persons. And that is what I want us to do with football in Africa. Let's kill the dirty politics that is going on. That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't be allowing all of this Gaten McKenzie and the negativity and the dirty politics going on to influence us, the followers of sports in Africa. Because with sports, we can make this world a better place. But Mackenzie, I totally agree. He's not just childish. He's local. He's primitive. He's dirty. You can't speak that way in public as a public official. No, disappointing. Abdullahi Raphael, the coach and players should employ fast decision making as reflected in the previous successful match that will win the Panthers of Gabon. Absolutely. Absolutely. You see, everybody is giving reference to the last match. You're as good as your last match. It's as simple as no much talk. Anybody who wants to play Arsenal now, oh, come on, Sunderland, they did not beat Sunderland. Nobody will remember that the Gunners have been beating teams. You are as good as your last match. It's as simple as that. So let them take that same mentality and go into this game against Gabon, and everybody and Jesus will be glorified. You don't have problems. Just go out there and do what you did against Gabon. Chikena, everybody will come back happy, and then improve on it when you meet either Congo DR or Cameroon, and the rest, as they say, will be history. Yeah. Let me see. Onuachu is informed, but he was not invited. We talked about Onuachu, and Shola did a great job with that analysis. So with Onuachu, his style will force the team to play to his style. And while I picked Tolu ahead of Paul Onuachu, Tolu brings that energy, that kind of Victor Osimhen's energy, you know, that pressing game, takes on defenders, always running at them. He does it. I'm not saying Onuachu doesn't do it, but Onuachu is the kind of guy that, because of his big presence, he will put pressure on the wing guys and the midfielders to always want to send the ball to him. And sometimes I like him too. But we have too much. Too much. How many would they invite? That's the problem. Too much talent, you know. So whatever we have now, let's just take it, you know. So if we say Onuachu, okay, look at Tolu. It will be difficult to not play Tolu Arokodare. Came to the Unity Cup impressed. He went to the friendly match against Russia, got one chance, and he scored. If you're a coach, would you stop calling that sort of guy? What was Paul Onuachu's performance? What was his last game with the Super Eagles? So you see, when you're playing in a competitive setting, particularly the national team, when you have opportunity, you must take it 100%. You just have to take it, otherwise you will not see chance again. Look at Akko Adams. They probably brought him to train with him. Okay. We called him for provisional list, and we did not use, and we dropped him. Okay, let him just come. Let us see what he can give. Man came and stunned everybody. It will be difficult to drop him now. Oh yes. And he provided good cover for Osimhen in that game against Benin Republic. It will be difficult to drop such a guy. He reminds me so well of Daniel Amokachi and Brownie Deye. So it is what it is. When you have a chance to play the senior men's national team, you need to take that chance. You cannot play with it. You have to take that chance. Yeah, so Onuachu's time will come. Maybe I have a footballer friend that says it's not bad. Sometimes you pray for a player to get injured so that you can play. sometimes it gets bad for somebody to be good for another. So maybe that time will come for Paul Onuachu, and you never know. Or he will just get an opportunity to come again, and he will impress the coaches. We'll see. We need leg in the midfield. I agree. And those legs can come from Alex Iwobi. Everybody's asking, you go so hard on Alex Iwobi. You go so, if only they know how much I believe in Alex Iwobi. I believe Alex Iwobi is not playing 10% of the kind of football he should play for the Super Eagles at the moment, at 28 going 29. If he plays against Gabon, that will be his 90th game. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means to play 90 times? But now we should be seeing walk-ins, proper walk-ins, like man of the match back-to-back performances, because you are part of the old gangs in the team. Alex Iwobi has been in this team for he went to the 2018 World Cup, right? Yeah. He's been there, done that with the team. So it's time because this is, when they say prime, this is the real prime. Yeah, that was the update I was waiting for. William Troost-Ekong, thanks so much, Raphael. I was waiting for Promise to confirm that William Troost-Ekong is now in camp. Let me see who else has come. Let me jump into the Super Eagles team stuff. Yeah, you're correct. William Troost-Ekong is now in camp. So 2 more players arriving tonight: Benjamin Fredericks and Chidozie Awaziem. Yep. So good one. William Troost-Ekong is in camp. Thank you. Hybrid 10. I love Austin. Thank you so much. I love you right back. I love you so much. My 4-year-old son used to love watching him during his time on the channel, hosting the sports evening segment. So I said, don't go anywhere. Stay. Tell your 4-year-old son to watch me next week Tuesday. I'm still right there with Channels TV. I didn't leave. So you've not been watching me. I still do my show Sports Tonight. I'm on TV Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So yeah, a shout out to your son. I love him so much. One of these days, you know what? Get on the show. I get to speak to your son. If you can do that now, I'll be so glad. I think it's there. But where are you first, by the way? I pretend. Where are you? Yeah. So if you are in the United Kingdom, it's just 9:40. You can send me an invite. I'll bring you on. I'll say hi to your son. I appreciate when I see kids that love what I do. In fact, I do this for them because I believe that sports has got so much. If you look at the life of Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, Ibrahimovic, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, Serena Williams, Venus, Naomi Osaka. Look at sports persons that started early. Just look at their lives. They are role models. So that's why I'm an advocate of grassroots sports development. You see, remember what I used to do with the Channels International Kids Cup for kids under the age of 13 in primary schools. We teach them life values through sport, through playing football. Let them know that talent can make you a star, but talent plus education will make you a superstar, So shout out to your son. Tell him I love him so much. And one of these days, we go to see him. I'll talk to him. Thank you. Odubayo, Ako Lukman to partner Osimhen. Who do you think we should start? Start everybody that started the match against Benin Republic. Everybody, same lineup. I shared that lineup. Let me go back. Let me see if I can bring back that lineup. That lineup is everything. Start everybody that started that match. Somebody say, Ademola Lookman will come back. Let him start from the bench. It's even good we have super subs so that if anything is going south, we can have people who can come into and then transform the game. So everybody that lineup against Benin Republic, I don't know, that lineup is God touched that lineup. God touched that lineup and say, go to the world and make me proud. That lineup had anointing. Bro, 3 minutes into game, Super Eagles had the lead. 3 minutes. This is the lineup against Benin Republic. So, Odubayo, this is the lineup that should start against Gabon. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Don't touch it. Yeah, this lineup should start against Benin Republic. Now me talk am. Yes, so if this lineup starts against Benin Republic, we will be just fine. I'm telling you. This one is not cho. This lineup that I'm showing you now, that they vex. The approach they gave that match, they are vexing. So I'm rooting for this lineup. I believe that if we go with this same lineup, they will get into the game with that mentality. What Coach Eric Shell needs to do is watch them again. You know, the good thing is nobody is injured. Everybody is coming back with extra fire from their clubs, you know, and it's so good. So yeah, that's the lineup. Tabi played Chukwueze as 10, bench Lookman to create fire in him, and when it comes, fantastic, Tabi. You know what's up. Tabi, are you sure you don't have Nigerian blood? I don't think you're 100% South African. I'm getting to love your vibes. You have Nigerian vibes. Well done. Onuachu started the match, the 3 and 4 qualifying matches, and was grateful. You see, it can be considered for the AFCON. There you go. So I don't just like criticizing players because, as I said yesterday, I know the influence I have with the kind of job that I do. Most of these guys know me. They talk to me. In fact, the ones that are not close to me, they are family members, they are friends, they are relatives. People call me, talk to me when they need assistance and all that. So I cannot now come and say, this one was so bad, this one was horrible, they play in a team. I can only just analyze the team. I'm not going down, carry one person and start giving the person knocks. If you get what I mean. Well done, everybody. Chima Kennedy, what's up? The list is out, believe me, the squad is very good. His time will come, definitely AFCON. Okay, we'll see. He needs to merit it too. If he's not playing well, there to be hard. Who is this one now? Don't come and find trouble. We are going well now. Madikane Setu. I know you are South African. Be like your brother Tabi. Tabi is thinking constructively. But Austin Abongile Tom should officiate this game. Why should he officiate the game? He's from South Africa. Do you want to tell me he doesn't have a relationship with Gaty McKenzie? You want to tell me he cannot take a phone call from Patrice Motsepe? Come on, guys. Respect the principle of neutrality. You played a 10th World Cup qualifiers with Nigeria in Group C. You came to Uyo, we played draw. We were coming to play a big match in South Africa. Your countrymen, your country's football administrator, sports administrator, Gaty McKenzie leads that sector. They took the match to a cattle ranch. I repeat. They played a rugby match on that pitch 2 days before a crucial World Cup qualifying game. South Africa, Nigeria is as big as it can get in Africa. And I'm so pissed because we could have used that game to sell Africa football. And I'm a big advocate of Patrice Motsepe. I big up Patrice Motsepe and his works in the Confederation of African Football. I say he's trying to build a business economy. He's trying to do a lot of business drives. And then you take that sort of big match that the entire world will watch. You took that match to the Free State Stadium that was in a terrible state. Are you going to tell me there was no dirty politics in it? You want to tell me there was no South African interest in it? Even Coach Hugo Bruce didn't like it. But you could tell that his hands were forced. I listened to the Chief Executive Officer of South African Football Association, Lydia Moyepwa, and the way she was talking to, you can sense that that woman was taking orders. That is why we will not do it. That's why we will not allow South African officials to do this. Because even right after that, your Minister of Sport came out and was talking balderdash. Was talking like who had drank a drum of rum mixed with all sorts of spirits. Madi, come on, reason. How in this world do you not expect us as Nigerians to accept South African officials in a crucial World Cup playoff match when your Minister of Sports said he doesn't wish any? You know what? I have to share my screen. I have to go to my YouTube channel. You have now made me go back to this video, so people should watch it again and see if I'm just ranting. So you hear how Minister of Sports in South Africa was speaking. Just give me a minute because I have to share my screen to get to it. I do not have the video on this particular system, so I'm going to play it straight from my YouTube channel, so you get to watch. I'll play the first one, and then I'll play the second one he said again. So when it starts playing, I might not get to hear. Just tell me if you can hear the people. So just tell me, can you hear the South Africa? Oh, not yet. Give me a minute. I can't just wait to expose this guy again. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I'll pause it there. Yeah, just stay with me. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. Let's put horns on Gaten Mackenzie since he wants to be a terrible fellow. Let's help him. Madi, walk with me. Don't go anywhere. Stay with me. So you listen to your minister and then make me understand why Nigerians should accept. Okay, it's coming up. That's it. So tell me, can you hear the guy? What's wrong? Can you guys hear Gaten Mackenzie? Tell me if you can hear on comments. Tell me, can you hear Gaten Mackenzie? Because I'm not hearing him from my end, and I don't know why. Can you hear Gaten Mackenzie? Anyone? Can you help me? Can you hear Gaten Mackenzie? Send me a message. Tell me yes. No, I can't hear him. Okay. I'll stop it. No. Okay. Give me a minute. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. I'll come to it. I know what to do. I know what to do. Give me a minute. Let me stop this. Okay. I will come back to it. Let me fix it. I was trying to download the video, but it was giving me some issues, but I'll come to it. Just give me a minute. I'll come to it. Okay. I'm coming. Gaten Mackenzie. He's trying to frustrate me also. He doesn't want me to play the video, but it's going to work. Okay, let's get back to the conversation. Let's go to more comments. So that was Madi trying to just poke. Madi, I know you're trying to poke the bear. I get what you're trying to do, but it's okay. I'll let it go. Let's move on. BJ, thank you for joining. But guys, before we go on, have you subscribed to the YouTube channel? Who hasn't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet? I want to know. Because I want people to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Show some love. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please. so I can keep doing what I'm doing for you guys. Why is it giving me this small one? Okay, let's read more comments. I don't know why the system is trying to be funny. He didn't want me to talk about Abongile Tom. I said Gaten Mackenzie. BJ, who should keep Okoye or Wabali? I've always said if he's not broken, don't fix it. But Wabali's behavior lately has got loads of people talking. It has thrown a lot of doubts over his abilities, particularly his leadership abilities. Because as a goalkeeper, you are a ball leader because you oversee the game. You know, you can actually talk to your players. You can read the game. Look at some top clubs, in Europe. They start the high press from the goalkeepers, So Maduka Okoye hasn't been bad, Udinese, but hey, he's just coming back. I saw him during the Unity Cup in June. He was in fine shape and all, but he's gone through suspension. I think he was out for 2 months, so he's just coming back now. So let's give him some time, okay? Let's give him some time, and let's not be quick to just throw Wabali under the bus. You can help him. Man was also going through a lot. Guys, look, mental health is serious. You lose your parents at a difficult time. It's no way it's not going to affect you, Lost his dad and lost his mom, and then you're going through what you're going through with your club, the fighting relegation, and all. It's difficult, And I listened to Eric Schell, in his own way, trying to support his players, saying, "Oh, y'all should relax. Do you know if we are the ones who told him to be doing the things that he's doing and all of that?" And I said, "Oh, wow, interesting. What's going on here?" So we should be careful how we come for players because we really don't know the backstory. And as I said, these days everything is tactics, everything is strategy. So we do not even know when players are messing up, So yeah. Let's just support whoever they put in goal on that day. Odubayo Madiken is a public official and his statement might influence people who follow him. Yeah, I agree. So it's better everybody play safe. I totally agree, 100%. Naya, I pray the God of soccer will favor Nigeria, but Super Eagles must do their part on the pitch, 100%. I agree with that comment. Nigeria grassroots color bright. Nigeria's grassroots sports or age grade football is dead. Absolutely. And we need to revive it. You see? And I will stop at nothing. We need to revive it. Because check the glory days of Nigeria's football back in the day. I don't know how old you are. The Academicals, the Principal Corps, the Nugas, community football. Everything was tied around the grassroots. We were big with grassroots sports development. God bless his soul. The late coach Stephen Keshi was discovered in secondary school, St. Finbar's College. When Dosu Joseph, Principal's Cup, Joseph Yobo, Principal's Cup, we were discovered. Aussie College in Warri has given this country about 17 Super Eagles players. We need to go back to the basics. I have told and I've charged NFF officials, all of that. I said, scatter everything and let's start all over again. But you see, now that they have this shortcut of going to get players in Europe, of going to get young talents that are from a system and structure, they don't want to work again because they know that once these players cannot play for England, see Tosi, we are waiting for Tosi now. When he doesn't play for England, he will say he wants to play for Nigeria. I will not be able to say no. When they do not know how, never forget, I followed Samson Siasia. We came to England to talk to Nedumo Noah. That no. When his career was finishing, he wanted to now come to Super Eagles. And these are leaders that are bereft of ideas, that are just empty, they're just after going for tournaments, getting FIFA grants, traveling and receiving ESTA codes. They will gladly abandon the grassroots. They will chop all the money that they give to them to develop the grassroots and just look up to Europe to develop talents for them. And Nigeria, we are everywhere. our population. We are everywhere, so they know they will definitely get talents. That is the problem, Kola, and we have to change it. We have to play our part. I've been in this country. I've been in the United Kingdom for 5 years now. All the clubs are community-owned clubs. All of them, from your Arsenal to all the nationwide leagues to all the lower leagues, community-owned clubs. We must start giving attention to the grassroots. TH grade, win at all costs. We'll carry old man to go and play under 17. 5 years after under 17, we can't hear about him again. Because you can't cheat nature. We have to, all those nonsense must stop in Nigeria. I know these people won't be there forever, but we must keep their awareness. And in our own ways, we should keep supporting Nigeria football. I'm in London. I promote the MPFL. That's the only thing I can do from here. Whenever I have a chance to go to Akwa Ibom, which is my state, even if it's 100, 200,000 naira, I used to buy football boots, I buy bibs, shin guards, and go and give them. I'm investing in the club. So we must prove to these people that it is ours, and we must take it. We must take it. Scholar, I see your invite. I'll bring you. Just hold on, Scholar. Hold on. I'm coming. That's good. If you want to send an invite, please send it. I've been speaking too much English. You guys come and help me. Fantastic. Ekabo. Good evening. Welcome. Good to see you, bro.
Yeah. Let me take it this way.
Okay.
I think, am I hearing myself, right?
No, I'm hearing you. Don't worry. You loud and clear. I'm hearing you.
Okay. First thing is, I pray the whole thing work out for the coach, because I believe there is a lot of agenda against the coach, because they are planning for the coach to fail in order for them to bring in their own coach so that they can put in their own slot. Because I listened to the coach interview with Segun Odegbami. He said so many people try to bring in their player, but he will tell them that, okay, bring in the player, let me see him. Maybe he wants the opportunity, but if he doesn't meet up with the requirements, we tell them, no, it's not good enough. And now, the deed has been done. I'm not going to blame the player for this situation, because the whole issue was caused by the NFF. Because they failed to plan. If you fail to plan, it means you've already planned to fail. Because now, fine, we all understand. We want our own indigenous someone to coach us so he can take us to the Nations Cup. Apart from Stevie Keshin, who else have really done a proper job as an indigenous coach in Nigeria? Nobody. And Stevie Keshin fought with tooth and ink before you could even get there, to even get us the Nations Cup we won. So there is a lot of things, and even though I'm not going to go back to the past because the deed has been done, now we just need now is how to get it right and get to the World Cup. So, and at the end of the day, the best leg will go to the World Cup. And I just, even though if we didn't go to the World Cup, I just hope they can just allow this man, because this man took the bull by the horn. Nobody's ready to risk his profile for that Super Eagles job, because we don't have hope. We've already given up, and from nowhere he did all he could, and he gave us the opportunity, the live ticket. Now we've gotten the live ticket. Now all he needs now is support. That's all you need. And in time of the players, I think they need to psych all the players up, that because most of the players now, after this World Cup, they might not go to the next World Cup. So they need to motivate them. Oh, most of you are 28, most of you are 29, and most of you are 27. And if you missed out from this World Cup, you might not have the opportunity to go to the next World Cup. So, and they should not be overconfident. They shouldn't be overconfident. They shouldn't believe that, oh, Gabon, we are going to trash them. Take every match as as if you are playing the final, the game of your life. So at the end of the day, God of soccer might be on our side. Going to the CAF president Mosepe, I don't know what that man is thinking. I don't know what they are thinking. I don't know the kind of politics they are playing. Because now it is very glaring that okay, you people are all planning against Nigeria. The mistake they made is they are playing the match in Morocco. Logistic. Why not appoint a referee from Morocco or Tunisia from there? This is Morocco. For logistics sake, you cut expenses. Appoint a referee, an official from, let it all be Moroccan or Tunisian. It costs you from expenses.
Egyptians then officiated the last match.
Yes.
Did we complain about officiating?
No. It costs you. I don't just know what they are. Although that's why we say Africa will remain African.
Exactly.
Africa will remain African.
Kola, you see, when South Africans come for me, I just laugh at them because before we got into the same group, if you've been following me, if you watch me on channel,
definitely,
I always big up South Africa because of their football development model. You know, I always say that Africa can learn from South Africa, but I just don't understand where this will be for Nigeria is coming from. That somebody somewhere, doesn't want Nigeria to be at the World Cup. Okay, when I don't win the Group C tickets, come on, let's go and do playoff.
Normally, the rule is rule. You broke the rule. You broke the law. You have to face the consequence. Nigeria, it happens to Nigeria in 2017. Is it 2017? Yeah, I think it happens to Nigeria where we played the match. So we face the music. So
imagine if we did not win enough and had enough points and they docked 3 points, we would have missed out of the 2018 World Cup.
Exactly. So I see no reason why there should be pain. You did the mistake, accept it and face it. So I see no reason why you should be saying, and I'm really surprised that an official someone like that will come outside that it doesn't want Nigeria to go to the World Cup. That saying that thing on social media, I don't know how some people think, and some people doesn't think before they say it. And at the end of the day, when it now happens, oh, I've made a mistake. And I don't know. I think it was until the Nigeria people, the Nigeria sports lovers start shouting that no, it's not possible before the NFF make a move on this issue. Because I don't think the NFF make a move on this issue before. It was when the Nigerian sports fans will start shouting that it is not possible. Why would you bring a VR from Benin, someone from South Africa? When you knew about the whole situation.
The NFF did, and I was saying well done to them, Kola. They did. The moment they got the letter, they wrote to FIFA and copied CAF to say this is conflict of interest. We do not want South African officials, and they charged FIFA and CAF to respect the rule and principles of neutrality, that they are not going to, accept it, So my sources told me that it's a big conversation in CAF. People are talking about it, that they have said they will change it, but we're waiting for an official statement for them to change it. So look, it's just like what they did with taking us to Bloemfontein and ensuring that Zimbabwe and Lesotho play in South Africa. But I did not blame them for that one. So I cannot even say that on its politics. If Zimbabwe say they want to play inside South Africa, there's nothing we can do. If we have good stadiums, where do you think Benin Republic will play?
Yes.
The Republic would have played in Lagos.
Yes.
NSC Badagry. But we have just one good stadium. So we cannot stress that stadium. South Africa played their last game against Rwanda in Mbombela Stadium. Zimbabwe was using Durban. They also when Lesotho was using Bloemfontein. They have stadiums all over the country.
It's because corruption is too much. And normally, left to me alone, I would have preferred we use Lagos as our home base tournament. But it is what it is. Because there's so many things that has happened in Nigeria. If you could remember Nigeria Angola, where we drew 1-1, I see no reason where they would took a Nigeria match to Kano to go and play in Kano from that hot weather. Like, so many things is just wrong with our football.
Our football is not positioned to be profitable. It's not business. So when a state becomes ISB and say, when you bring Super Eagles, I will give you money. Make una take offset bills, do this, do that. If you're NFF president at the time and you don't have commercial value, you're going to run there. If the governor in Adamawa say, bring them here, we'll give you ×3 of what they want to give you in Kano. Next day they will change the venue and go there until we come to. Go on.
Sorry for interjecting. No, go on. Let me go on.
Until we get to a stage where we now say, okay, this is the home ground of the Super Eagles. That time that you are saying Lagos and everything, under the military there was orderliness, and we had good stadiums, and we knew that then that Lagos would play, so nobody was going to mess with it, and it helped our football. But now it's Uyo that we are saying Uyo. What is the level of maintenance? Now there Rivers United go play. Now there Aqua United go play. If somebody, when what's their name? Rangers did not have ground. That was where they. So you are going to stress it. The video did concerts.
Did concert exactly? Did concert on that field? Did you watch this Pastor Jerry program? The one he did in Accra, in Ghana. He used the stadium. Do you see how he used the stadium? No one stepped on the pitch of playing. But I don't know. They just.
You are speaking English. Let's get into the election circle. Do you think this government in your country they build stadium for football and sport? It's for rallies. When they start the elections now, all of them will be using the stadiums that they built for rallies.
It's because we have people who doesn't care about the infrastructure. Who doesn't care about.
See, Nigeria is a country of absolute power and it's corrupt. Let me tell you, I've been in the presence of who is in sports in Nigeria. You, Kola, if a governor calls you, Your Excellency, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kola, I want you to take that match. Yes, sir, Your Excellency. Say no to him now. Whether you people will see 1 naira. You're not 1 naira.
Normally, let's be sincere. Normally, the NFF is an organization on its own. It's right. But do you know the reason? Sorry, do you know the reason why most times the NFF always depend on the president from the country is because they can't think outside the box. They can't think outside the box. But if you look at it, there's no endorsement from outsider. There is no endorsement, no advertisement. Because normally the Super Eagle is a brand on its own that need to be generating money from. We don't need to be depending on the government money. To be sincere, with the kind, I think we have the right people there to run the office. We won't be where we are.
But the system, the structures. You see, what we've not built systems and structures, and we do things anyhow.
Fire brigade.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll talk to you again some other time and get on with it. Thank you. So that's it. Thanks so much, Kola. If you want to join, please send an invite. Let's talk sports. Shout out to my guys on TikTok. You guys are active. I see you. Unfortunately, I can't get onto that device until I figure out this technology where I can merge everything into one, and then I read your comments from one, source, and also bring you guys into it. In the meantime, I can just see you guys, and I see how interested you guys have been, and you guys have been active. You've been engaging. Thank you so much. Keep those comments coming. I'll start reading comments from TikTok now. Keep it coming. TIMC, I see you. You've been with this live since and you've been liking. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like, subscribe, comment. It's been so much fun. We're going over 2 hours now and I don't even feel like stopping. Let me read more comments. I like this one coming up. It's from Akposa. I said I have subscribed since. You see, Akposa has subscribed. So I have 145 people watching now. Can you just subscribe? Please, just subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, please. Thank you. Let's do it for the love of the game. Akposa, thank you for subscribing since. Hi, Britain. I'm in Potomac, Maryland. Oh, wow. Thank you for joining from such a distance. He's not home now. I'll make sure he's here when you host again. Okay. I look forward to it. I'm very random with coming live. So something can just happen now and to come into my head, I'll come live. So I don't know how to schedule my live stream. But let's see. One of these days, you'll catch me again and hopefully your son will be here and I'll say hello to him. Color Bright, thank you. He joined. He said to me, Akon and Lukman should start from the bench. I see. Abdullahi Raphael, why are you laughing? The lineup has anointing. Yes, so that lineup had anointing. There's nothing anybody would tell me. It had anointing from the Lord. That lineup. Nothing anybody would tell me. That Super Eagles lineup against Benin Republic. That's anointing. Big anointing. Followed that lineup. So let's just hope that the same anointing will work for Nigeria again. Okay, let's get on with the comments. Ajayi is unfortunately suspended. No, not think he is. Ajayi has got 2 yellow cards, so he will not play the game against Gabon. Yeah, so let's see how that will go. Yeah, Rabat just confirmed it. Ajayi has 2 yellow card and will miss the game. Shout out to you guys. You know your national team football. Well done. New World, what are you talking about? Says, remember, Gabon players can score goals easily than the Super Eagles. They are hungry for goals at all times. My brother, you try. Super Eagles, you did not see how many goals they scored in their last match. This one no be show walkings. They're as good as your last match. So leave all these stories you want to come out, stories that touch you want to give us. Super Eagles can also score goals. Yeah, Abe Sidov, good evening. Thank you for the love. Abe, I'm doing pretty good. I'm fantastic. I'm super. I am Remy. No, I can't hear him. Yeah, I don't know why that video didn't come up. I think it's me, but I will see what I can do. Maybe because I was trying to share screen, but I'll try one more time before I leave the live stream. Yeah, so that we give Gaten Mackenzie some knocks on that his round head before we leave the show. Say God, no, I couldn't hear. Yeah, you guys just say you didn't hear. Yeah, the video is not showing. Yeah, no. Okay, let's get into more comments. Abesid of Austin. I'm skeptical about Nigeria's chances against Gabon. Even after beating Benin, Gabon has a solid team and it won't be an easy win. Absolutely. No game was easy. Not even against Lesotho or Zimbabwe. Even Rwanda was difficult. So I'm not saying Gabon will be easy, but I'm just saying that if they play with the same mentality that we saw, against Benin Republic, it's a good place to start. That can give us some level of assurance that these guys are not messing around. We all liked what we saw against Benin Republic, and if they put up such a performance, it will be difficult for Gabon. That's just what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Segod Ramid, I think you're South African, Segodi, because I see your comments on my channel, but there is no use to play that guy. It's an embarrassment in South Africa. Imagine young boys who look up to players like Luke. Just imagine. That's why we will not accept those South African officials. Yeah. TIMC on TikTok, Nigeria go make them. We'll see. I believe in Nigeria to beat Gabon. Yeah, cool. Well done. We'll see. Shout out to the guys on TikTok. Keep your messages coming. Keep your comments coming. I can see them. The guy was a huge embarrassment. Gaten Mackenzie is a terrible disappointment. It's a letdown. Went so low. Let's see more comments. Austin, what do you think about the early arrivals? Oh, it's good. I've shown. We have 8 of the players right there in Rabat, Morocco now. It's good that they're taking this seriously. You know, it's a good one. Confirms that they understand the mission. No time to mess around. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get more persons, join the team, and yeah, we will take it from there. Yeah, it's a good one. I was just trying to see if my source in the Super Eagles is ready. Yeah, I saw it. Also, did you see the Osimhen video? Yeah, hurrying to Morocco after Galatasaray match. So much passion. That's it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's just the spirit. Abesidov, yeah, I've taken this comment. Well done. Well done. Aposa, love this lineup. I said that lineup carry anointing. Holy Ghost fire. That lineup, oh bono feli. Nobody to touch that. Yeah, hot. As a man in the glass house has finished us in Nigeria, the prototype of testing Balogun Stadium is totally different to the job done. Here we go, Taiwan. These are the issues. These are the issues as a man in glass houses. Taiwan. Benue State House of Assembly has sued Money Michel over the mismanagement of funds over Upper Aku Stadium renovation. I'm going to bring Money Michel. I was supposed to do that interview with him yesterday, but I was so busy. He was ready, but I wasn't. So maybe tomorrow I'll try and see if I can bring in Money Michel. There's too much going on with Money Michel. We were to meet in London, record the interview last week. He came to London. I was in Manchester. So I kept missing it. So I need to speak to Money Michel. I think I'll bring him live on this show, so we get to talk and understand what's going on with all of this stadium construction in Nigeria. But my brother, the more you look, the less you see. If Money Michel tells you something, it's difficult to run a project in Nigeria. Very, very difficult. Nigeria can look. Nobody will tell me if you mark 2 million naira for a project. If you see 700,000, thank your God. But people just have to do the job. Sometimes you do it, don't worry, we'll pay you. We're not just professional. It's that anyhowness that finishes us. Rackets here and there. That's the problem. That is just the problem. New Just Stadium has been under construction since the 90s today. Can you imagine? So government after government from Plateau State, they come, they see that stadium. That is where they all gather to do their election. Plateau State won the league. They won the league, I think, in 2017 or 2018. And look at the stadium. It's such a shame. It's so sad. And we had the reason when South Africans started insulting us and small countries that are not up to Nigeria's level. It's because of our oh my God, leadership, man. Such a shame. Robert, I'm subscribed already. Thank you, Robert. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe, I won't come live again, because you guys need to subscribe, engage with the content, so that I can keep coming on to do this. Just support the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. That's all I ask. And it's free. You're not paying anything to subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel so I keep doing what I'm doing for you guys. You see, I say, Austin, I love your content. Thank you so much. I appreciate your appreciation. That's why I watch all the way from Dallas, Texas, United States of America. I have also subscribed. Thank you so much, Ainaya. Thank you. Who has also subscribed? Mr. Austin, we can do things differently in nation. Okay. We will see. Let's pray. That our generation will change it. Of course, Mr. Austin, you're doing a great job here. Keep it up, sir. Thank you so much. I also do on my Facebook channel, my TikTok. I do it everywhere. Yeah, World Cup playoffs, predict Nigeria versus Gabon. Okay, guys, let's do that. AI is telling me, let's predict Nigeria versus Gabon. So please, let's go. Thank you so much, TIMC. Let's predict Nigeria versus Gabon. That's the next conversation they want us to have. No mistake, please. Super Eagles, take your chances. Let's see. We'll see. Austin, you're doing a great job. Let's keep hope alive. Super Eagles will make us proud. Thank you. Thank you guys for the support. You guys are making me feel good. Austin, where to watch the matches? I'm not so sure, but yeah, it should be on BN. It should be on Super Sports. Definitely Super Sport in Nigeria. It depends. Where are you? Where are you? I'm sure CAF will roll out the broadcasters for the playoffs. Yeah, but definitely I watch most of my Super Eagles games from BN. Yeah. Tyro, my only worry is that the team is currently built around Victor Osimhen. No. That's, you see, I like that we appreciate what Victor Osimhen is bringing, but football is teamwork. Samuel Chukwueze gave him a beautiful pass for his first goal against Benin Republic. Samuel Chukwueze gave a beautiful cross for his second goal. Moses Simon gave a fantastic, lovely delivery for his third goal. And then Moses Simon again gave a beautiful pass to Frank Onyeka. So it's teamwork. Victor Osimhen cannot do it alone. If the ball doesn't get to him, he'll be frustrated. By the time he comes to midfield to pick it and make the runs, he'll be tired. Football is a lot of work. So everybody is working. The team is not built around Victor Osimhen. But is Victor Osimhen the charge? Yes. Is Victor Osimhen the drive? Yes. Because he's got heart. He's a fighter. He plays with 100% commitment and determination. But it doesn't mean the other guys aren't doing stuff. It's just like when we come out now, some people could, like after the AFCON, people say he was Victor. No. I counted Victor Osimhen missed about 6-7 clear chances at the last AFCON. How many did he score? But we got to the final. Every other person stepped up. It's a team sport. So yeah, it's not built around Victor Osimhen, but yeah, he does well when he's with the team. Okocha Chris, what's happening in Morocco? Let me give you the update again. Okocha Chris, if you're just joining, this is the update from Morocco. Now it's 8 players, no more 7. The 8 players: Calvin Bassey, Alex Iwobi, Samuel Chukwueze, Tolu Arokodare, Olakunle Olusegun, Wilfred, Ndidi, Moses Simon, and William Troost-Ekong. They have touched down. 10 have arrived. Let me see. That's why I wanted my guy to come on, but I know he's very, very busy. So, are you sure 10 have arrived? Let me see. Nope. 8. It's 8 at the moment. So it's at 10. Nah. It's 8, not 10. I've already subscribed. Thank you so much, and just liked it now. Thank you, Bode Adetunji. I appreciate the love. Ade King watching from Toronto. Thank you. You guys say Toronto. You guys, that's what you say there. Toronto. Ade King, did you say Nigeria 4? You're predicting 4-0? Okay. I like it. TIMC on TikTok say Nigeria 3, Gabon 1. Fair enough. Nigeria 3, Gabon 1. Fair enough. TikTok guys, keep the page active. The page is inactive. They're telling me to go off soon, so we need to drop some likes on TikTok. The page is inactive. The guys on YouTube, they're active, so we need to drop some likes because I think it's breaking. If you can hear me on TikTok, please give a like. Let me see. As it's breaking. Okay, so 4-0 Ade King. That's a bold call. Taiwo Okonade says it's 2-0. 2-0 for Wuna. Write it. Let the gods register it. 2-0 Nigeria 2, Gabon 0. Tell us so we don't want when the angels are recording it that they will say they don't know where you put your vote. Please write the country properly. Program Directorate 3-1 to Wuna. Hey Naya, this your scoreline is Ado, Nigeria 2, Gabon 1. But that's realistic though. It's realistic. 2-1. It's fair enough, and it will take them to the final. So we'll take it. Loyalty, loyal to the soil. Just subscribe and join the show. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Respect, bro. I appreciate Victor. What is Victor saying? FIFA Plus will cover the playoff. That's true. I also watch with FIFA Plus sometimes. In ESPN will show Nigeria versus Gabon for those of us in the US. You see why you guys should come to my channel. Everything happens on my channel. This is the resource base. So you're going to meet everybody. They will help you. So yeah, let's do it again tomorrow evening. Any team that have a team, and we surely build team. Good, true. I agree. That's true. As you subscribe, don't forget to like the video. It helps along with the algorithm. Thank you so much, loyal to the sun. Oh, how do I like this? Let me put star on this your comment. Yes, I put star. God bless you so much. So guys, that's what it means to engage with the channel. As you like, don't forget to like. As you subscribe, don't forget to like the video. Put comments on it also, so it can push it to the algorithm. Will be busy, and keep doing this. Each time we come live, the algorithm will push out our videos. More persons will see it, join, and we're going to have fun for the love of the game. Thank you so much, Loyal to the Soil. I like that. Thank you. Tower TV, Nigeria 2, Gabon 1. Okay, fair enough results. Rabat, Nigeria 2, Gabon 0. See it. Thank you so much, Okemute. You are doing a great work. Thank you for hanging out with me. You are also doing great. I appreciate your appreciation. Government Sunday, Nigeria 3, Gabon 0. Fantastic. Okemute, Nigeria 2, Gabon 1. Thank you so much. TikTok, Sheriff Semu, Nigeria 3, Gabon 0. Okay, not bad. Fair enough. Let's see. Let's take more predictions. So nobody is giving Gabon chance. Nigeria fans, you guys are not smiling. Okay, I think we've done great. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. If you've not subscribed to the channel, one more time, please subscribe to the channel so we can. I like that. Okay, more comments coming up. Ogunnaike Olushola, Nigeria 3, Gabon 0. Good. Taiwo Okunade, Nigeria 2, Gabon 0. Then we pack the goddamn bus here and throw away the keys. They don't go park bus now, go they make mistakes, so we don't go agree. Nigeria best wishes, Pastor John. Thanks so much. Now where they go start, sir? Sheriff, I don't get it. Now where they go start, sir? Yeah, okay, they will start well. That makes sense. Thank you so much, all the guys on TikTok. I see you. Thanks so much, the guys on YouTube. This wasn't planned. I don't know how to plan my live stream. As the spirit leads, I just get on and I just talk. But these days, I find it so difficult to record videos and start doing the editing. But if you want to have fun on the channel, please do go there. I've got exclusive interviews, quite a number of interviews, just heartwarming, fun, engaging, revealing. You'd like it. Go watch the interview with Ashley Plumter. Go watch the interview with Bukola Olopade. I push these guys, I squeeze them so that they understand that we are watching, want to hold them accountable, so that they do the right things. Go watch those exclusive interviews and don't forget to engage with those interviews when you watch them, just do it for the love of the game and put comments. These administrators, they come to my channel, they read, they tell me, oh, still, I saw what this person said. So use my content to talk to them, when you watch, say things. And I also comment so that they will see that, yes, it's both of us that, we're doing the talk, Yeah, see, we have about 98 people currently watching with only 39 likes. Let's get the likes up, guys. Support the channel at no cost, you see? Loyal to the soil. Oh, I don't know what I'll do to you, loyal to the soil. Please tell me your name. Let's connect. Thank you for the love. You see, that's what it means. When you come to the channel, you need to engage. See, the more you put the likes, it pushes the algorithm. And you don't need to pay. You are here. It takes nothing to just do it, Well done. Thanks so much. They should tell Wabali there's VRO if he's the one starting. My brother, you are very correct too. You are very correct. There's video assistant referee. not all of those things that he was doing in that last match. Yeah. Pastor John, let South Africa official not officiate also, please, because they are against Nigeria. We've said it. We don't want South African officials. The NFF, they've written to FIFA, they've copied CAF. Please change the referees. And I think that's the right thing to do. So I couldn't play Gaten Mackenzie's interview. I will play it tomorrow. I'm going to find a way to extract the video and I'll play it. I will play it. I've promised to make the man popular and I will not stop. So tomorrow, that's how I'll open the show. You know, I'll play it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And then we'll talk about it. So then by tomorrow, we'll have a lot of updates. So from maybe 6 p.m. Nigerian time or 7 p.m. Nigerian time, I will try to come on live. I do not know. I'm not promising. As I said, I don't know how to schedule live. My producer will tell me, oh, put out this thing, go and I don't know. As when they see me live, they are free, they join. I don't know how to schedule it, you know, because I get so busy during the day. You know, it's only evenings I've got some time. So I'll try to still come tomorrow. I will do the watch along. I don't like being distracted when I'm watching football, but because of you guys, I will do the watch along on Thursday. We'll watch the game together. I'll be running commentaries. Hopefully, Shola is free. Shola will also join. We'll just make it fun. And we'll take turns. You guys can come in, talk about what you think about the game also. Let's just do it for the love of the game, okay? I'm sure it's going to be fun. Pastor John Wabali is a superb goalkeeper. Please, he should be careful. Oh, I beg you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for engaging. Thank you so much. Okay, last set of comments and we wrap it up. Let me see. We have missed the first chance. The second chance is the playoff. This comment didn't touch my heart. That is it. And see, we serve a God of second chance. So this chance God has given to them now, if they now don't take it, there's nothing anybody can do again. Oh, God has done its part, you know. God has done his part, absolutely. So this is the second chance. They cannot mess up. It's not possible. Taiwo, in the forthcoming NFL presidential election, what do you have in mind that can transform Nigeria football? Because we can't continue like this. It's embarrassing after I saw the new Uganda stadium. I really don't know. Whoever is coming into sports, not just football. So you see, the field is very technical. People don't get it. They think it's about Chelsea, Arsenal, Man U, Nigeria versus South Africa. It's technical. You must first be a reformer for sports. Secondly, you must have a burning passion, the kind of passion that will transform a young talent into a superstar. That kind of mentality. Those are the kind of people we need. Somebody with foresight, knowledge, understanding. It's deep. See people who run common football clubs. See how deep they are. Even the businessmen that own football clubs. Look at what Saudi Arabia is doing. It's a lot of work, but we have limited our sports to Nigeria 2, South Africa 1, Arsenal 3. That's results, consumption. Nah. So I don't know. I do not know. Maybe if I'm up to it now and I'm in Nigeria, I'll say myself, I'll go for NFF president, because I think when I get to that stage with the things I've done, particularly with the grassroots and my background in the media, combining with my experience in project management and my education in mass communication, media, international relations, I have the profile. If to say you don't reach when I'm me, I will say me. I will go and do it, you know. I've been there, done that, practical and all of that. So, but we'll see. Walk with me, stay with me. We never know. Let's see. And by God's grace, we'll celebrate on this channel by this time next week, Sunday, after winning the playoff final. We need to shut the mouth of some people. Stay with your full chest, with the mouth of South Africans. We need to shut them up. Yes. Tower TV, please, Mr. Austin. My only fear is Nwabali carelessness at the back. Nwabali needs our support. He needs our love. He needs our guidance. We need to be compassionate. We need to treat Nwabali with empathy. You know, when our brother is going the wrong way, we should lead him home. We shouldn't condemn. He was going through a lot of things, you know. But look at the last match. He was decent, wasn't he? He was decent. He calmed down. He did his thing. He controlled attack. He did not concede. So things are going well. He's not careless anymore. I'm sure they've spoken to him. He was going through a lot of things. Wabobo is my guy. I wanted to call him at some point, and I was like, with these playoffs, even the ones that I'm close to, I was like, let's not distract them. Let's just leave them. Because the moment they even see my phone call, they was like, what does Austin want? What does he want to ask? What does he want? So just leave them. Let's just wish them well, support them, pray for them from a distance. Let's let our hearts come together and operate with the unity of purpose. Like we are Nigerians. This thing unites us. This is full. Like for instance, I would like to meet the new people I've met on this my channel. If we're in America, they are there. We can all meet. That sports has that power, you know, to bring all of us together. So let's just pray that this thing does not ruin it. That we just do our part, support. That's why I'm rooting for community ownership. In your own way, support football in your state. Support football in your community. Even if it's in your church, if you just support, do your part. Put into the ecosystem, build structures in your own little way. Because I hear a lot of talk. People are not doing nothing. I've been here for almost 3 hours talking Nigerian football. I'm not even going to make £2 from this, but I do it for the love of the game. And when it drops and the NFL people sees it, some of the friends I have, the Super Eagles, they watch it. They're like, oh, these guys, they're back again supporting us, you know. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate your love. You guys have been rocking and rolling with me. Hello out to this future NFL president, Austin. We're with you. We need people like you there. Yeah. We'll see. I'm trying to beef the profile so that tomorrow nobody will come and say, who is that guy? You know now Nigeria is now. Just in case somebody has candidates, they will say no. You know, Rich Austin. Austin has been there, done that. So yeah, I would like to. I know there was a time I was saying, I beg, I'll never do that. We all can't keep running away. You know, as I said, if I'm ready and I have good enough money, I might even just buy a consultancy company and say, go and run Aqua United. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Let's show other states how to run a proper football club. We must get involved, guys. See our leaders in Nigeria. Let me tell you what I've noticed. They know say we no send. We can only complain, but they know we don't send. How do they know? We are not involved. They know that we are not involved. So people don't even know stuff. We don't know. I called an FA chairman of one state that is not doing anything in the states. He's just part of the Congress of the NFL. When the man saw my number call, he said, he almost peed that how did Austin get my number? I need to ask him questions. So we must hold these people accountable. Use social media properly. Sometimes let's not attack personalities, address issues. Most times they know we are just going to attack their personalities. Then they will talk now. When they talk, they get tired, they will go. Address issues, be constructive, you know, let them know that your actions will have consequences in the future. And I've got a child who wants to play football. I've got a daughter who wants to play basketball. And I've got a cousin who believes that with sport, he can turn his life around. Those that don't want to play football might want to do coaching. Those who don't want to do coaching might want to do sports medicine. I might want to do sports law. A lot. It's too big a system for us to destroy. You know? Yeah, thank you, Taiwo. Thank you. All righty. I feel so blessed. I feel so humbled. Thanks, guys. All of this English that I'm speaking is because I'm trying to build a community so we can have a following. I had this YouTube channel forever, but I was saying, no, I don't need it. I'm a mainstream media guy. Oh, let me just do channels TV and go home. But that's what I'm saying. I needed to get involved. And I started doing this, you know. I've had this YouTube channel since 2008. I did nothing until the Paris Olympics last year. Something just said, Austin, is about time. Start now. And when I went to Paris again for the Paralympics, I was the only media person as delicate as covering persons with special sports, nobody was there for them. So they were so happy seeing me. And that touched me. And I said, okay, this is the platform I need to make a difference. And I helped them and I covered them and I put them out there, my platform, So yeah, I just thought I could motivate someone out there, Yeah, thank you. You guys are your messages. Government Sunday. What I like about this current coach, if you make mistake for one match, he will correct the mistake in the other match. Also, let's stick with the winning team. I agree. I have a special interview with Eric Shell. He told me just about everything you need to know about his team, his philosophy. It's what he calls the game project. Go watch it. It's on the channel. I told you guys, this is the channel to be. I don't just come and talk. Nah. I will bring the major actors to you straight up. You listen to them talk. When I finish now, I'm going to put up the press conference of Victor Boniface at Werder Bremen. There's so much, so much. I have special interview with Sam Soje. Remember Sani Keita at the World Cup in 2010? I punched somebody and got a red card. I met him. I have a special interview. It's coming up. Sheyi Olofinjano. It's coming up. This is the platform to be at. I don't want to bore you. Just come here and you know everything you need to know about sports in Nigeria. Not just sports, entertainment, and so much more. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate this love. I feel it. Everyone that has walked with me from when I started till now. Thank you. We'll be back again tomorrow. As I said, I don't know when, but I'll definitely come back tomorrow. And we're going to, Pastor John, is Nigeria going to play another country after Gabon? If Nigeria beats Gabon, they'll play the winner of the match between Cameroon and Congo DR. So this is semi-final against Gabon. If they beat Gabon, they go to the final and play the winner of Cameroon and Congo DR. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you around again. That's it.